The Brady Arts District is returning to its roots. Soon, new museum dedications to the district's past will be open to the public. 2 News anchor Russ McCaskey sits down with the executive director of the Arts and Humanities Council of Tulsa in tonight's To The Point.
We're with Ken Busby, the executive director of the Tulsa Arts and Humanities Council. Thanks for being with us today.
Good to be here, Russ.
All right, let's talk about some stuff going on, because you guys have so many wonderful projects going on. The Brady District near downtown coming to life.
It's just taking off. I mean, where to begin? Where would you like to begin, man?
Let's talk about you guys have like a block that you're kind of turning into an arts area?
Which is really cool. Between the George Kaiser Family Foundation and the Arts and Humanities Council of Tulsa, we've got a full city block of great arts programming that's coming online over the next year.
Yeah, and let's kind of go through like section by section what all you have, because the Zero Group is going to have like a little museum down there that's part of the Gilcrease.
A nice tie-in there with the Gilcrease Museum and the University of Tulsa, and the Zero campus is going to have gallery space as well as classroom space and so forth for some of the Gilcrease education outreach, as well as two-dimensional art from the University of Tulsa. So it's really going to be a great pairing there, if you will. And that's going to be coming online in just the next few weeks, which is really awesome. Next to that is going to be the Philbrook Museum of Art with the Eugene Adkins collection of Southwest art and artifacts, as well as their mid-century modern collection of art, most of it from the George Kravis collection. So that's going to be coming online. That's probably not going to happen until about April of 13, so a little bit down the road, because they're getting ready to really do some major renovations on the inside of that. You keep going west in the Matthews Warehouse, and then you get into space for the new Woody Guthrie Museum that's coming online, and hopefully that's going to be by the end of the year or first part of next year, very soon. The Brady Craft Alliance is going to be in there. 3 black box studios that nonprofit organizations can rent for different uses that they want to have, theater productions, that kind of thing. The Tulsa Symphony's offices are going to be moving in there, so that's all cool. And then we're doing, at the corner of Archer and Cincinnati, a new 42,000 square foot Hardesty Art Center. Classroom space, gallery space, and studio space for all the programs of the Arts and Humanities Council. So right there, one city block, just all of this teeming arts happenings.
That's incredible. How did all this come together? Whose idea was this?
It was my idea, Russ, many years ago. No, we really were one of the very first to really see the potential, because it was the Brady Arts District. And as we were looking for a home to, because, you know, Hartwell Mansion is our home, and it will always be our home, but you can't get messy there. We do weddings, we do things. You can't get paint on the floors. You can't do that kind of stuff. Our board said, we need a place to be able to do this and to really extend our arts education programs. And, gee, near North Tulsa, that's a good place to be there, where some of the most arts are needed. And so we started looking, and so the desire was to do that, and then it just became with lots of conversations with the George Kaiser Family Foundation and others in the area about this is the place, and it's the Brady Arts District, so we really need to help rebirth it, if you will, and create something really special, and that's exactly what's happened. So everybody's been getting on board, and you're just seeing a huge development through the entire area.
So did it start with just kind of one small group and then just start to domino and build on that?
And of course that plus the BOK Center, which is not Brady, but still right there downtown, a huge improvement. And the One Oak Field with the Tulsa Drillers. And so all of that just created nice bookends. And it was like, well, how do you fill that up? Well, all of these things. And what's Tulsa known for? It's arts and culture. So it just made perfect sense to really grow in that area.
So we're going to see some of this here in just the next couple of weeks, but over the next year or so, it's really just going to explode down there.
Absolutely.
With one kind of artistic area that you can go and visit and see things and do things, and it's going to be fantastic.
It's going to be awesome. They already do the first Friday art crawl that happens in Brady, and now there's just going to be more and more. And of course, we're now matching with all the groups that have already been there. The Tulsa Artists Coalition, Tulsa Glass Blowing Studio, the Boston Pottery Studio. All of those are already there, and of course, Kane's Ballroom, the Old Lady on Brady, all of that. So now we're just filling in all of these little spots. So now it's just going to be this one contiguous area of art happenings that everyone can enjoy.
What's the reaction from the public when they start hearing about all that's going on down there?
They get excited because it's bringing downtown alive, and all of a sudden we're starting to see some really strong energy, and people are really pumped about it, because it's like it's been so quiet. The joke's always been, you know, 5 o'clock on a Friday, you can shoot a gun and no one will ever hit anybody because there's nothing going on. And now it's like there are people and there are happenings, and now parking is becoming an issue, and what a great problem to have. People find a place to park, so it's really transforming.
It is. We talked about it for years, and then once kind of the BOK Center went in, and then One Oak Field, and then all these other things, downtown Tulsa really is starting to reach that vision that so many people had 10, 15 years ago when they said, let's get downtown going again.
Absolutely, and now we'll just have it for the next 15, 20, 30 years to come of people being able to enjoy it. And I'm sure we'll still see some additions, some other things are on the table that could start happening, but this will give us a really good nexus to grow from.
Sounds great. Good work. Ken Busby, thanks.
Thanks so much. Enjoyed it.